we're talking about properties of rational exponents, and we want to use properties of rational exponents to simplify expressions with rational exponents. You want to simplify the expression. Your answer should contain only positive exponents. So here we have v to the 0 raised to the 4th power. So there's two ways we could do this. We could do the 0 exponent first, or we could do power of a power first. I'm going to do 0 exponent first. So if I do 0 exponent, v to the 0 exponent says anything to the 0 power is 1. So we get 1, and then that's raised to the 4th power. And then 1 to the 4th is 1 times 1 times 1 times 1, or 4 times. So that is just ends up being just 1. The next one we have here is 4 to the k, or 4 times k raised to -1, and then that is all raised to the 3rd power. And what that is power of a product to start with. So power of a product, the product here is we have 4 multiplied by k. So that's the product, and then the product is raised to a power. So we get to distribute the 3 to the 4 and distribute the 3 to the k. So first we get 4 to the 3rd, and then the next one we get is we have power of a power. So we have k to the -1 raised to the 3rd power. So what we have to do is we have power of a power. So what we have to do is we have to say k to the -1 times 3. And then what we can do is we leave the 4 to the 3rd power alone, and k -1 times 3 is -3. And then from there, we have a negative exponent, so we can use the negative exponent here. And what that says is we can move it to the denominator and make it positive. And so the negative exponent means that we have 4/3 stays in the numerator, and the k to the -1 or -3rd goes to k to the 3rd, but we move it to the denominator. Now we have 3p squared raised to the -4th power. And what we can do here is the first thing is we have power of a product. So we have the product of 3 times p. And so we can distribute this -4 to the 3 and distribute the -4 to the p. So 3 to the -4th power, and then p squared, so that's going to be power of a power. So that becomes p squared multiplied by -4. So we can multiply these together, and we get 3 to the -4th times p to the -8th. Now these are both negative exponents, and we want to have positive exponents, so we can use the negative exponent here. So the negative exponent says that we can move both of these to the denominator. So the 3 to the negative fourth is moved to the denominator as 3 to the positive fourth. And p to the negative eighth is moved to the denominator as positive, and there's nothing left in the numerator, so we leave a 1 there because we took everything else out.